everybody, it's been a while. I'm on my way to deer camp right now to do some Hey everybody, it's been
All right, welcome to this first ever attempt at this. So I have a video to show everyone. First of all, can everybody hear us? We're on Facebook, we're on Twitch, and we're on YouTube. We have our alcoholic beverages. We also have a beverage consumption counter. So if you're drinking with us, let us know. But today, me and RJ are gonna host a little watch party for the 1996 Western Auto 200. I can't even talk today. As you can see, I'm sitting in my sim rig, which I run all of our Monday night races on. RJ admins from his sim rig. Looks kind of cold over there in his parts, but I've got my Bob Keselowski, 1996 crew neck on, so I'm freaking ready to rock and roll with that baby. Dylan could not make it tonight. The unfortunate issue is I have a video to share of Dylan, but it's flipped upside down and it's about an inch wide. So I could show that. Matter of fact, basically, you know what? I'm not going to show it. Essentially, maybe I'll show it at the end or maybe like a halfway break. But basically, Dylan just says that he's gone hunting in Wilkesboro, Montana, and he's looking for a big buck, but he can't be with us tonight. So we're going to go ahead and hop right into the race. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. I don't know how this will do, but we're just going to give it a whirl, have some fun. RJ is going to be a little more involved with us. Now he's going to be, listen, we're promoting him to a lead production manager role, whatever the freak that means. So RJ has a title now, at least until we strip it away from him. But, yeah, so we're going to tune into this. It is at I-70 Speedway. Craftsman Truck Series 1996. So unfortunately the broadcast, whenever it goes live here, it's like 3 or 4 laps into the race. They had a motor blow up, I guess right on the green flag, and that's kind of what how the broadcast starts. So they're under caution, cleaning up some fluids, but I believe there was like a ball game or something maybe, and it cut into the race broadcast. So we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it. We're hanging out. You guys talk to us in the chat. If you're drinking, make sure you let us know, because that's the whole point in this. This is what happens when we're home and it's cold, and I don't know, we watch old short track races. So hopefully this is a badass race. I have a feeling it's going to. I've never watched it before. I was told there is some action in this, so we'll just see. But as of now, we'll go ahead and start it. Let me know if the volume's okay, if you guys can still hear us and hear the broadcast. Because I can turn this up. You can't hear RJ? Alright, we got to work on that real quick. Bear with us. Technical difficulties. Why could you not hear RJ? Let's see. Here. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming, RJ. Yeah, but now I gotta adjust your camera. Bear with us, guys. We're gonna watch this race, I promise. Can you guys hear RJ now? Hold on. Now would probably be a better. Listen, we're without our lead producer Dylan, so I don't even remember how to find RJ's camera now. Not that way. Not that way. Oh, there he is. Okay, you know, we're getting somewhere. I mean, it wouldn't be Windshield Deep if we didn't have some technological difficulties, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just kick back. Hey, now's the time to go get some popcorn. Or a glass of whiskey, or a Truly, or a beer, or a glass of wine if you're Miss Jenny. Yeah. Okay, can you guys hear RJ now? I need to know. Can you guys hear our jizzle now? We just need to know. I'm starting the race back up, so. Alright. Still can't hear RJ. What the heck? Hold on. Can you hear the race when I was playing it? Oh, I have it muted. Ah! I suck. Now talk.
Talk.
Okay. Well, now I get to. You want me to stream it back to you now? Yeah.
No.
No, you good?
Yeah, I'll find it.
Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna fight. We're watching the race now. We're watching.
Okay, back to it. Here we go.
Let me know if the sound. I can turn the sound up. So.
That is one of the cleanup buggies that they use here at the I-70 Speedway. But
That's what we like to see, Jenny.
Immaculate racetrack.
How about give me a timestamp, bud?
All right, I'm paused at 40 seconds. Get it to 40 seconds, and we'll start it.
Well, then where the fuck I am?
What do you mean?
Okay, go ahead.
All right, you ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1, go.
Speedway in South Dakota, and reportedly will even be adding more
I-70 Speedway, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is actually a badass track, first of all. It really pisses me off that it sat and rotted. But there we go. There's the culprit. So,
Yep.
I'd love to have one of those crew uniforms of about every single one.
You know, and they were flashing off from. They were proud to be there.
I-70 Speedway in Missouri. Bike.
Yeah. Eli Gold, a voice of gold right here. That's for sure. Are you at the caution yet?
Yeah, this is the caution. So we missed like the first lap. Mr. Bob.
In commercial.
Yeah, and commercial, and then it came back. Oh, RJ's frozen. Because I minimized you. He should be back now.
There we go.
Mr. Rob Bowling. Yes, it is RJ. What's up, Lee? If I streamed it on Discord, it'd defeat the purpose of watching the stream.
Yeah, we're trying to get all kinds of people together. That's the whole purpose of Twitch and YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, this is actually my second beverage, but so the rule is, you know, full consumption of beverage, crushed can, then, you know, add one to the counter. That's the only way to do it. If you add one while you're drinking, then it's not fair, to be honest. Hornaday Jr., Butch Miller, Dave, is it Resendez?
Resendez, yeah.
NASCAR Thunder now open at the Gwinnett Place Mall in Atlanta, Georgia. It's also coming soon to the Haynes Mall.
Winston-Salem, NASCAR Thunder. I bet you every single one of those locations are shut down. What do you think on that?
Yes, they're all shut down. Yeah, they all shut down a while ago. I think there was like one surviving one. I can't remember where it was, but it eventually bit the dust. The one in Concord had a go-kart track.
It's not a good situation to be in.
Can you guys hear the stream okay? As far as like I know you can hear us okay, both on Facebook and on Twitch, but can you guys hear the actual race broadcast? I mean, look at this racetrack. This is as good as the quality's going to get from a broadcast standpoint. So,
yeah. When NASCAR digitizes them, they don't get no better.
I guess he's had a talk with Jack Roush this week, and Jack said turn it up a little bit. They hadn't had a great
turn up the race broadcast. Okay.
We're pulling for him to have a good day today.
Jack's a good racer.
I'm gonna have to turn off of it for a second.
He's not the most patient of all when it's time to get that vehicle running.
Now I gotta turn RJ down.
Up front, 44 Ruffner, 7 Resendez.
One of the things about this place is it was aged and it had a lot of bacon, so it was pretty fast. I mean, they're hauling ass around here. I mean, when you get in here and you can actually hear, I mean, they're in the gas about 3/4 of the way through the corner. But it's really, really bumpy.
This place reminds me of Nashville.
Yeah. QVC is still a thing, yes. QVC keeps people in debt.
Skosh more. All right, I'll make it a little bit louder.
Get right there, and that's where you lose all the power coming off the corner because you can't pick up the throttle. You see Mike.
Let me turn RJ down a little bit more.
Pull away down the straightaway.
Bliss now into 7th, Sedgwick 8th.
All right, if RJ's like mega loud compared to me, let me know, and I'll have to adjust his even more.
Just mute you.
A couple of trucks behind Bliss, with whom we're riding.
Now this truck right here that we're riding with,
There you can see how loose these
is
trucks
Mike
get
Bliss.
coming up out of the corner.
I'm sure y'all are familiar with that
When you
name.
get back in 'em, you see 'em fishtail just a little bit coming up out of the corner. Very dangerous.
So every time RJ freezes, okay, cool. Every time RJ freezes, I've got a I keep minimizing the dang Discord. Listen, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Dylan's not with us tonight, so I'm trying to
You've been 8th best, RJ.
yeah, I'm trying to fulfill the producer role, and RJ's fulfilling the second commentator role. So we're rocking and rolling. Yep.
Well, if he's loose now, just wait till the tires get real hot.
I think that 44 is a Ernie Irvin owned vehicle.
The two car Blit or the two truck did not have that font for very long, did it?
No, I think this was like the first year,
That's a
one and
shitty
only
font.
year that they ran it.
Font sucks compared to the other one. When I think of that truck, I think of Andy Houston. I don't know why. Did he not?
Which scheme?
I don't remember what he ran, but he ran that truck when my dad was running. I think that's why I remember it.
I was looking at Racer Reference. I wasn't paying no attention. Mark Semo owns the 44 truck, and he also owned the 28 truck, because Boris said is in this bitch as well.
My God, Norm Benning raced in 1996. Dude, look at that shit. I mean, he... Ooh, I wonder who's in the 75. I bet it's Bobby Gill.
See, Eric, well, I wasn't too far off. I knew Ernie had something to do with it.
What's happening, Ashton? RJ down 3 decibels? Okay.
Took over earlier this week, Butke did, from Bobby Gill. You're looking at 10th on back now.
Hey Rob, how you doing, buddy?
There's Butke in the 75.
God, now I can barely hear him. I might have to have him turned up somewhat.
Back up front. Hornaday in the 16.
Am I too loud now, guys? I moved my mic away. Maybe that's a little bit better. Maybe I'm just screaming into it.
No, it should be better. Nah, Mitch, this is I-70 Speedway. Look at the onboard cam.
Yeah, it's just out a little window.
God dang it! Now I gotta readjust your cam, RJ. I don't know what's happening. Just bear with us.
Sedgwick is right behind him in 8th, and then Skinner in 9th as they go around.
Rob's an audio guy. He knows all the little tricks.
Your cam, like, changed dimensions.
And again, Bliss in the 2.
It'll be fun.
Odessa, Missouri, Seth. Odessa, Missouri is where it's at.
That's what I like about this division. They race, they bump, they move each other around, but they never get mad. They just race hard.
They never get mad. They just race hard.
5 of 200 laps in the books.
God dang it! You froze again.
For
You got Eli Gold and Buddy Baker up in the damn booth. I mean, on the truck race.
Butch Miller was our pole sitter.
Yeah, I just wonder how long this is going to last because
Well,
if
this
the
thing's
ref
dance.
misses the part like that, somebody's going to put that chrome horn on
It does remind me a lot of Nashville.
Mhm.
With all the bumps and shit.
Yep.
Of course, but you can get their attention.
They're out of the throttle a lot. But, I mean, imagine if we had this on iRacing, first of all. Also, this is already like 12 times better than modern day NASCAR, I'm sorry. I just want to see the trucks race on something like this, man. I always like that 17 truck. The 17 and the 1 look the same, yeah?
Yeah, same on. Well, up on both of them.
Bill's doing the best he can. As we talked about earlier, tire management is going to be critical here in about another 50 or 60 laps. And Sedgwick's got a great chassis under that car.
A bullshit line? What is, Ricky?
That's 6th place. Off the corner.
I wonder how much horsepower these things... I mean, these things had... I'm pretty sure they had, like, close to what they have now, honestly.
Yeah, but they weren't the aerodynamic machines they are now.
Of course not.
I gotta sneeze, guys.
Yes, it's a TNN broadcast, Seth.
Next in line, 18th. Then Lance Norrick and John Nemechek, 19th and 20th.
Well, from what we found out earlier today, Eric, is it's becoming a dirt track. So,
Yeah, so apparently they are... So we did a little research. So basically, this track now sat dormant for however many years. I think 2008 was the last year. It started rotting away, and it was in terrible shape. Uh-oh. Three's going to the front, boys. Somebody bought it with a lot of money, and it's becoming a dirt track. So...
Up front as we watch the battle mid-pack. Hornaday still leads, putting John Nemechek a lap down.
525. So it's basically a late model, more or less.
Watch that 3 truck. Just watch what he does here.
Having just gone around John Nemechek.
Eli, you can watch Hornaday.
John Nemechek.
Hornaday's taken off so far.
He put about an 8-truck length lead on him in less than a lap there. Butch Miller got hung up in lap.
We did.
Of course, Hornaday's win last week in Louisville broke an 11-week victory drought.
Google
which for
searching.
that team is unusual. 11 weeks, 7 races they had gone without a victory for the Napa truck. But that little problem was solved a weekend ago.
I'm sorry, but the Chevys were the best looking truck. The Ford is hideous, in my opinion.
See Miller taking a low
I mean,
line around the racetrack. Joe Ruttman's running
It's
the
too-
one before the 95, yes, absolutely hideous. But this is when they changed the body style on the truck. So,
It looks too rounded. I like how boxy the Chevy looks.
there he goes on the outside. That's a tough move. That's a power move. He pulls it off and does.
Roush Power will do that for you.
How many years did Butch Miller drive his truck?
Second spot changes hands. And
well, I think Butch Miller bounced around a lot.
there is your
Pretty sure he ran all year in this.
He has led
This is
every
Joe
lap thus
Herrick.
far. We're at lap 37.
Yes, he ran for a while on that
Under
truck.
caution.
Oh!
That is the man who is on the receiving end.
Sprague?
Some in the corner bump and goes.
Uh-oh.
Jack Sprague's Quaker State truck.
Somebody stuffed
As you
Sprague.
put it during our break, Buddy Baker has a whole lot more spoiler now than
Take a
most.
guess.
Oh, the damn 3 run him over.
Ah!
Stay pretty low there. Skinner got into the left.
He punted his
corner,
ass.
around he went.
Yep.
He hit the wall a little harder than you think. You see the back there. The truck is beat up a little bit, but he is able to continue.
What you got for us,
Maybe he'll
Mitch?
be able to keep in the points race. Here they go down the back straightaway, Eli.
Heading to turn 3.
Damn.
Skinner.
I
There
mean,
goes the crumple of sheet metal. And off on
damn,
the
he almost walked her. Look at that.
to the wall in Missouri. You know,
That's
this
kind of
year,
cheap.
Sprague has completed all but 1 lap on the circuit. Coming into the race today,
God, that replay.
2059 of the 2000
That thing will give you a heart attack.
lap. A contributing factor to being in second spot at
Didn't
the
get
point.
the epilepsy
The man who's
warning.
leading the
Yeah.
point, Hornaday, has completed every single lap of the season.
Yeah, you guys watching on Facebook, if you'd like, hit that share button and share it to your page. See if you have anybody that you think would be interested in watching this, make sure you tag them in it. See if we can get them in here.
I don't think so, Eli. The truck
Please.
looks
Nothing crazy. We're just hanging out, having a few drinks, and I'm about to be on my third drink actually, and enjoying some old school short track racing. So
More the merrier.
we need all the peoples in here.
He's on the lead lap, last truck on the lead lap. He is in 18th position as we get set to go.
What kind of hat you got on there, RJ?
Got my Western Auto hat on, signed by DW himself.
Who got you that?
I think you did.
I think
I
so
think you
too.
found that.
Craftsman having to go wide to deal with the lap truck of Keselowski in the 29.
It's a badass track, that's for sure, Christopher.
He will not be pleased with this right at the moment because he's on a mission. You see, Keselowski, he's racing pretty hard trying to get back in the lead lap. You can't blame these guys for trying.
29 truck wasn't no slouch in its
That's very
time.
essential if you plan to win.
Mike Bliss there with a nice move.
What, Keselowski?
98 as well with
I got a story for you. I believe it was 96 actually this year. My dad, so Keselowski got hurt or something. I don't remember exactly what happened, or he was sick or something. And the Truck Series was going to Bristol, and my dad ran the dash race the night before, won, and then Keselowski came to him and asked him to get in his truck after he started. So Keselowski started the race, and under the first caution, they came in and driver swapped. God, Truly's making me burp. They driver swapped, and Dad ran the whole race for Keselowski at Bristol and finished 18th on the lead lap. Or one lap down. He never could get his lap back, because back then, there was no lucky dog, and he lost a lap doing the driver change, and he never could get it back.
Bliss is now second, Rutman third. There, Skinner is in sixth, Sedgwick in seventh, and you've got
there's your fun fact of the day. That was Bristol, though. Maybe we'll have to watch that one at some point.
There again is Hornaday.
That 3 truck is coming.
We got a battle for the lead.
No.
Oh.
Try and get his lap back.
Well, damn! He's run the damn leader down.
Look at that.
Oh! How did he get his... I wonder how he lost the lap.
And gave it a run.
Did they say earlier?
No.
Doesn't do it. Trying to get that
Maybe he just went a lap down during that first run.
I remember turning many laps on this track then.
Is this even legal? What are you talking about, Spike?
Strong move by Keselowski.
And here comes Bliss.
Oh, it says I'm playing iRacing, but oh well. I ain't changing it now. I don't know why it wouldn't be.
How long do you mess with the guy who's a lap down before you say, God bless you, go ahead.
We'll find out later.
Yeah. What's happening, Justin?
We ain't making no money off of it.
You can see that Bliss is much quicker. I think Hornaday's loose off the corner right now. He's giving way.
Well, about to get the bumper.
We're riding along with Mike Bliss.
These things just look fun to drive, man.
Oh, yeah.
Just bouncing and jumping around, wrestling the shit out of it.
And it's all mechanical grip.
There's something wrong with Hornaday. He's giving up. You see Mike Bliss.
Soft springs. You can tell that they're just bouncing all over the place because the ass end's super soft, the front end's soft.
Here they come. In front of the
I would say the
bank
front is too soft.
back into the banking of one. New leader, Mike Bliss.
Mike Bliss to the lead at I-70.
Taking the lead here at the I-70 Speedway in Odessa, Missouri, just east of Kansas City.
I want you guys to look at something. Every one of these drivers are above the age of 25. Just about all of them.
It was the crew chief for Hornaday. Hold on, I'll tell y'all.
He may have just heated it up.
Maybe.
Hornaday, I'm talking about.
Doug Richard, according to
Meanwhile,
Mitch.
Skinner is closing. That's the
Sounds
leader,
about right.
Bliss. Skinner now just 2 4/10 seconds back. So he is beginning to
I think my Keselowski shirt is I don't know when this is. I thought it was 96, but maybe not.
80 is Joe Rutman. That's second and third right now.
It might be a year later or something.
Yeah.
Randy, what's the deal with Hornaday?
What's up, brother?
To run it too hard to deal with Keselowski, or what's the problem further?
He's not saying a whole lot, Eli. I asked if he said anything in the car. He said nothing, but I did speak with Joe Ruttman before this race, and Ruttman told me tire management of the right rear tire is everything. Now, Hornaday just comes over the radio and said, guys, it feels great.
That 31 is slow as hell.
But he is backed up just a little bit. He's got Ruttman now breathing down his neck.
Who's in the 18?
Is going a lap down as the leader Bliss goes
The only 18 truck I remember is Joe Ruttman. He's driving the 80. Who's in the 18, RJ? What's the 18 truck look like?
Is there an 18? Where do you see the 18? I don't see an 18.
Bob Brevitt. Oh, he was always slow.
31. Yeah, he was in the 31. I don't know who the 18 is. I don't see an 18.
Mamba Smith has joined the chat. Mr. Mamba. How's it going, brother? That number is hideous on it too, man. I'm gonna get me another Truly. I'll be right back.
And they actually changed their number a couple of times.
That number is awful.
Yes, that was the worst. But they actually changed it a couple of times.
Sprague gets out of the way. He is now a lap truck.
Yeah, they had them going around there wide open.
Ideally suited to this racetrack.
These trucks put on
The 17 looks awesome.
just like the fights you've seen for position.
Yes, we did, Christopher, and we will be there
Joe Ruttman here. That's for
when they hit the track for the first time on race weekend.
The QVC truck.
Every single one of these trucks are like side gig for cup deals.
Because they had the money to spend. Yeah, spend it somewhere.
What's happening, Andy?
Move on the inside, but they have more problems.
Welcome to the stream, man.
Oh, that Dana truck. Thank you, Eric.
Plus, they have to go around John Nemechek. You saw his truck there moments ago.
So I got to do something real quick.
Third, fourth, and
That was
fifth.
the 20 of Walker
The
Evans.
leader is Bliss, and Hornaday is second.
I got to do something real quick.
What do I do?
That's third, fourth, and fifth at lap number 65.
You know, Eli, we were talking about the trucks just a second ago. Some of them that are
I don't have any special shit right now, so we got to do it that way, boys.
on these trucks, and that puts everybody
The
back
drink
into
counter.
the racing.
Yeah.
Up front,
I have a Truly in my hand right now.
as Resendiz now goes for third. Rutman.
Man, that 3 truck.
Yeah, get
look
you
at
another
him
one,
go.
Skinner. Run over another one. Come on, baby.
See Sedgwick in the
Digging.
truck there. He's going to make the pass on Ruttman also, it looks like.
Run you over another one.
Skinner in the 3. Up the
Oh, you
main
just
goes
wait.
Rutman, so he'll lose to Resendiz, Skinner, and Sedgwick. Up front, it is still a 2.7-second lead for that truck. Mike Bliss, 2 and
Christopher, I see you in the chat here.
Over Ron Hornaday,
If I sent you a model,
68.
I need a quote on what it would take to put it together because I really want you to build me one, a
That is
specific
Mike
one.
Bliss. He is the race leader in the Western Auto 200 by 2.9.
Agreed, Trevor.
Yes,
Agreed.
agreed. We need to get rid of Pocono for this one. Well, I would say 100% yes. However, this racetrack has now been converted to dirt as of 2020, and they're hosting a World of Outlaws race next year.
Just that touch on the wall because he's not getting around at all.
Well, what I think happened when he got the left side of
So
it,
there's
the
Boris.
ball that knocked the toe in
He's
on
running
the
like a
truck.
bucket of
What that
ass,
does
huh?
is make it just hunt all over the racetrack. You really don't have any control.
Oh, the 3 got another one. No, that was a QVC
Evan.
truck. That was a.
Resendez. Resendez.
He ran over the slippery banana.
For the third time.
Dukin.
Michael
this
Dokken.
afternoon. Dokken was running in 16th spot. He's disgusted. Look at him. You can just see him through the window net.
16th a lap down.
Off and just threw them down in disgust.
His shit's hit, boy.
Michael Dokken had a good run going.
That's a front clip. This is I-70, Tyler.
For the third time this afternoon.
Yeah, probably, Ricky,
In the
but
garage
we'll see.
area, Johnny Chapman,
Well, he don't look happy.
Mike Hurlburt parked his truck, and now obviously Michael Dokken will
That's
as
a little
well
bad.
after his spin. While you were gone, Bob Keselowski spun his truck. and
Look,
went
Miss Lindy
back
Hornaday's in the
over.
chat,
Although we
RJ.
did not have a caution, you just
She
did
said
not
she
see
said
it.
Ron's watching with
Kept
me
on
and says it's
going.
pretty damn cool
Let's
that you
take a
guys are
look
doing
at
this.
again
These were the
what
good old days.
happened here over the
Listen,
Hell yeah.
listen, Lindy. This is pretty much all we care about now. I've told my dad many a times that I grew up in the wrong era, so this is pretty
A lot
badass.
of damage there. You can see where it busted the radiator and the oil cooler where he hit the wall there. So a lot of damage off the nose.
Let's give you a rundown. Mike Bliss is the leader. Ron Hornaday is second. Dave
Eli
Rossetti
Gold
is
did say
third.
that these
Mike
drivers
Skinner
don't get
is
pissed,
fourth,
but
and
I
Bill
tell you,
Sexton
that's a
is
front
fifth.
clip.
Joe Rutman is
Yep,
ranked sixth.
for
Butch
sure.
Miller
She's clipped, and I don't know any race car driver that's okay with getting his shit front clipped.
He did not look very happy, I'll tell you that much. Did not look happy.
Those trucks on the lead lap.
But we appreciate you hanging out with us, Lindy.
BB, he is the first
And Ron,
machine
appreciate
allowed
y'all
now,
watching. And Ron,
followed by Boris Said in 15th position. Walker.
I've been on a
I've been
kick this
thinking-
week. Me and RJ been on a kick this week that, I don't know,
Well,
There's-
let me say this. I'm always on a old race kick. Okay, I've probably
Yes.
seen this whole season already. Okay, so I have an idea. There's something going to happen here in a little bit. Ron needs to hang out and watch.
What's he telling you?
I've,
Truck's good. It's a little tight in the center. We'll
Hold on.
probably leave it alone.
hell yeah, leave it
Done
alone.
last week in the center and it went
There's
away.
old
So
Barry
we're
Dotson,
up
champion
that,
NASCAR Cup
It's
Series
tough,
Championship
like
crew
this,
chief.
dealing with lap trucks, not cars. And but we're doing okay. Hornaday's a bull. We just got to watch. They're good. They're awful good.
If he's got any type of problem whatsoever, would it be loose coming off?
No, I think that's where our plus is. And I told him, I said, just think about Wilkesboro. That's what you're up against. Just a little more banking. Don't spin your tires.
Okay, Deshauna Robinson.
Oh, we got Shauna.
Oh
on
shit,
pit
I didn't know
road.
Shauna was on pit road.
All right.
told me Dave's running real good. Dave spoke earlier about tires and that he was a little concerned about the wear on tires. Randy, what do you have about tires?
Well, the tires aren't our problem. We're a little bit loose in, a little bit loose off. So I think we're going to throw some front bar at it at the halftime. He's hanging on for dear life right now.
It's another thing we need, halftime breaks.
Okay, thanks.
Cut the cost,
So
man.
14 trucks on the lead lap. Bliss the leader, Hornaday second, Resendiz will
Boris
There you
line
go,
up on
we
the
got a
bottom
restart.
here.
Skinner
Yeah.
fourth, Sedgwick fifth, Rutman sixth, Miller is seventh, and Corelli, George, and Bucky your top 10.
And you
Anyway,
see how they don't check up in the back of the pack?
The other trucks on the lead
They
lap.
knew how to do single file restarts.
Try they go.
Hornaday's
basically we need more short tracks. That's pretty much the extent of this. We miss the times when you could go to your local Saturday night short track and watch the trucks and the Busch Series and all that shit. Now you go there.
Or at least look forward to it throughout the season.
Yeah.
Chassis up on the truck.
I don't know if we'll ever get back there, but at least we can reminisce on it, that's for sure.
Laps from halfway. Tires are starting to become a factor, as we were hearing from pit lane, and that's something to put.
I wonder if there's any of these trucks still laying around.
14, 16,
Like, still put together.
Oh, I'm sure somebody's got one. I'm sure Daryl has one. Somebody's got one.
Tires could be a factor.
Chevys look, the Chevy looks so much better than the Ford right there.
He looks under Skinner. Skinner closed
The
door,
Ford
but
to
then
me
he
looks
gets
like a,
looking underneath
I don't
the
even know.
fingers as they
It's
come
too
around the
round.
corner.
Doesn't
No
look like,
place to go.
But it looked like the pickup of the time. Just like the Chevy did. I mean, as close as they could get with what they were doing here.
yeah.
The original deflector, vent visor, part of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
Vent
We'll bring
visor.
you That full field summary. The two Ernie Irvin-owned trucks you saw there on the rundown. Refner and
Also
Ford
cool to
each
see
on
all
the
these
lap, and Boris
big
said-
name Cup guys on
They had a little contact there. Sedgwick
on
made the
trucks.
best of it, got by
I know we
Skinner.
have a few now, but
Now going into next
Yeah,
corner.
but they were a bit involved.
well, I felt like this was the
Yeah.
new series, so everybody wanted to be involved with it. And that's what made it so cool.
The sponsors probably wanted to be involved too.
Yeah.
He took the lead at lap number 56 and has held it for the last 32 laps here at the I-70
Bliss,
Speedway.
Hornaday,
We're coming right back.
Resendiz,
Way
Sedgwick.
and
Oh,
the
okay, so we don't have to watch any
$2,000
commercials.
from Gatorade,
No.
the front runner
Matt
award
says summer in
that goes to each and
museums.
every NASCAR Craftsman
Actually, I
Truck
think
Series
that
event.
I believe I do
And
remember
lap
seeing the 3 at
101
RCR.
will have the 5-minute
I was thinking about that as I was saying it, but I couldn't remember if there was one in there or not. Because I believe they won a championship. But I'm not. Did they win the first championship or did Ron? The 3 or the
think
16?
Skinner did.
Got together. Remember this?
Honk, honk.
Coming through. That was a short while ago, and the battle continues on the racetrack right there.
Skinner
Lap
won
number
the first, and I
95.
think this was Hornadays or maybe Sprague, one of the two.
Look at how spoiled we are with race broadcasts now, though. Like, there's not even a ticker, so we don't even know what lap we're on or anything.
No, but I will say this: the whole time I don't need that ticker. Listening to Buddy and Eli and Bob Jenkins, guys like that talk throughout the race, you know what's going on, and the cameras take you to the action. We're not just not following Bliss the whole time. They're looking throughout the field to find other things to talk about, and they're showing us that stuff.
God, Sed's terrible.
And on Norick, who is now bypassed.
Was that not Sed?
Yeah, this is probably the beginning of his oval adventure.
Okay.
Well, you can see
I mean, he was quite the accomplished road course
in lap
racer.
traffic there, not to get himself in trouble. He's got a great
96 Hornaday won this year.
Uh-oh.
Gibson into the side of Ruttman.
Oh, we're wrecking on the bottom.
To the low side of the track.
Let's see. Oh, we're racing back to the line. Shit. I forgot about racing back to the line. I'm like, what are they doing? Like, did they not throw the caution?
Got together. Everybody has continued. There's Ruttman's truck. But we're
Yep,
under
absolutely,
the yellow.
Ricky.
You can see just behind the left rear tire there where you can touch him, and that's all it takes on this racetrack to turn you around.
You're right, buddy.
They were
Damn
going
right.
up into turn number 3. We'll take a look again. Gibson is the 15 truck.
And the lapper.
Well, hell, the lapper's outrunning him.
Ruttman up, he starts down the back straightaway. Gibson goes.
Whoa, whoa,
Ah,
inside.
Really, Gibson has
yeah.
nowhere to go.
Inside.
I don't believe he expected him to be there.
Cox in the 36.
Did you say Monty Cox?
And then to the high side went Boris Said, the low side Brian Reffner. And we are under caution.
Then he said Ron won at 96 and 98.
Halfway
So
home,
Skinner probably won at 95.
200. We're live at the I-70 Speedway in Odessa, Missouri.
It was a very long season. Well,
Oh, we get a... Oh, damn, I thought we were going to get a commercial.
I do like the ones where we do get a commercial.
What happened?
Well, we were slipping and sliding, and needless to say, I probably was trying to use up too much of the racetrack.
This must be the halfway break.
But fortunately, we didn't lose a lap. That was really what we were hanging on for, to try to get it in here and get it worked on.
I mean,
And I would think
I love the age of these guys,
we're going to
dude.
throw a bunch of stuff at it to try to get it.
That makes it so much better. I want to watch.
Right, it doesn't look too bad. What kind of changes are you going to make?
God, he-
17, 18-year-old.
He just crowded the piss out of him, dude.
I used all the racetrack.
He's probably just pissed he was there. Water didn't do his job.
No, we're changing the sway bar and the panhard bar in the back, and we're even talking.
Also true, Tyler, yes.
Track bar in the back.
Go ahead and change all 4
And,
springs. Let's put new
air
shocks in
pressure,
her.
and I don't know what else. That's just what they show me.
8 rounds of wedge out of it.
I don't think they... I mean, they went to live pit stops at some point.
Great chassis under this truck.
I think I might grow a mustache like that.
Changes to it, Mike?
Well, that's what Barry and I were talking about. You know, last 3 or 4 races we've got.
If we get 6 yeses in the chat between the 2 plat... No, never mind. That's... If we get 10 people to type yes in the chat across Twitch and YouTube and Facebook, I'll shave a mustache tomorrow and I'll start growing it.
I just want to say hi to Marlene and Jim Smith at home, and we're taking her
One.
to front, I hope.
Okay, go ahead and tell us what you're going to do. Nobody will know.
2.
Well, I don't know. Barry didn't tell me.
Oh, there you go. The crew chief.
Mike's pretty young right there. He's pretty young.
Oh, Mike,
We got a couple saying no.
forward to get the next week's stop on the
4.
series. The NASCAR
Where's Brooks'
Craftsman
response?
Truck Series
5.
Head to Indianapolis Raceway Park,
6.
where Bliss has already
7.
won this
We got
year.
1 on
8.
Facebook, 2 on Facebook.
Let's go back
3,
to
4
Shauna
on
Robinson. I
Facebook.
see her pacing
Yeah,
down
it's
there near
happening.
the, Dave
1,
Rezendes
2,
truck.
3, 4, 5,
Dave, you're
6,
running
7,
forward. You look
8,
real good. What do you
9.
think?
One more.
I think it's
I'll shave it. I'll post a picture tomorrow on Windshield Deep.
everybody's getting real bad loose, except that number 2 truck, boy. He's driving away. I'm glad he's a Ford. Really want to see a Ford win today.
Who is this?
Guys, the QVC.
Oh,
Resendez.
Resendez.
Team, yeah, we're making a few adjustments here, putting a spring rubber in, a little bit of bite, playing with some air pressure. I think
Air
it's gonna be
pressure.
real good.
He's a Yankee, ain't he?
A few of those trucks in
Yeah.
front of us.
Good Lord.
You spoke to me earlier about tires. Are you feeling anything? How do you feel?
I'd
about
love to
that?
have these helmets in
Well,
my
we've been
case,
fighting it all
man.
weekend, had a good qualifying run, and I can see why now. We were set up a little bit too much on the loose side. Like
Well,
I
Spike,
said,
that's why we're here. We're here to
spring rubber, a
educate
little
you,
bit
bud.
of pressure,
This is a-
really gonna help with
This
the
is
ball.
actually an educational video.
Hopefully we'll be able to
get back.
All right, we just got another yes on Facebook, so I'll shave my mustache.
Bill Sedgwick third at the break.
I'll grow a mustache
Right around the
until my wedding on April 3rd.
up there and take the lead.
I'll tell you what, this diehard bunch is a little loose.
That's 4 months of a mustache.
But I'm dealing with it, and we're making little adjustments. It's not over.
They're just running an open face.
Okay, that's Bill Sedgwick. Wick looking for his first.
A badass open face at that.
Got a good chance at the end of the thing. He might do it today.
That is Bill Sedgwick.
He wore his
drives
goggles
the
inside.
diehard truck
Some
for
wore 'em
Darrell
outside.
Waltrip Motorsports. 100 laps complete. Why is Dave
And you
presenting
took a sauce, so I'm glad you
well?
pointed that
Maybe
out.
is the
I forget
reason
about
why.
that sponsor.
That's Larry the Lizard. He won it in an arcade game.
Wonder if it was any good.
It's been on the truck
I think
since
I ate it, I'm
2000.
sure.
Great runs ever since.
I mean, it didn't last long.
Bob
It
Breeden,
ain't around
Mike
now.
Skinner, Michael Dockett,
The Duraliner mid-race report, guys. We had 2 leaders, 2 lead changes, 4 cautions, and there's 4 trucks out.
The trucks that are out: Johnny Chapman, Kenny Allen, Mike Hurlbert, and Mike.
Yeah, I do, Christopher, but
to speed.
a replica wouldn't be bad. And I want his shirt, though.
Need for speed. And NASCAR is bringing it here to the I-70 Speedway, as you can imagine, just off Interstate 70, which runs right outside this racetrack. That's where we're all going to be in December. Hope you can join us on the big red boat. There are still a few cabins available.
Look at that.
See the number to call. The big red boat with the folks from TNN, number of drivers. I'll be along, all heading to the Bahamas. Kyle will be there. Kyle Petty, Morgan Shepherd, Ted Musgrave.
Morgan
David Lee
Shepherd,
Murphy,
Ted
the
Musgrave.
Star. Call that number, 1-800-277.
Call that number, RJ, see what comes up.
Now it's awesome. Foreigners going to be trying to hack into my computer and get in my bank account.
Somebody call that number for us. Rewind it and call that number.
Mike.
Let us know what you get.
Just about one more lap.
Rick Corelli's running 7th. Those of you that watch our Windshield Deep Racing League on Monday nights, Dominique Corelli is Rick Corelli's son. That's a little Windshield Deep tie there.
Jimmy Hensley, Brian Refner, Joe Ruttman. That is your lead lap.
John Nemechek is just inside the top 20. They only started 28 trucks.
Are many, many laps down. What kind of adjustments have we seen, Randy? Are they looking mostly at some
I would imagine so, yes.
Pressure and air pressure. What's the deal?
Well, there were a lot of other things as well, Eli, like springs, of course, but tire pressure seems to be.
The 8 truck looks pretty badass. It's got Bell South on
Under
it.
the sun since they've been here, and I heard
John
some of the tire pressure
Nemechek.
building up as much as
The namesake for John Hunter, Nemechek.
Oh, I wasn't paying any attention. Was Bobby Gill in the 75? Harvick didn't start running it until like 98, right? Because this poster I have...
Nathan Butke in the 75.
Oh, this poster behind me is the Homestead poster from 1998, and Harvick signed it as a 75. So he ran the truck, Sears truck in 98. And Junior signed it as the 3-car. There's a couple more on there that I have no idea who.
100 remaining in the Western Auto 200. It's live on TNN Motorsports.
So it's 200 laps.
There goes
We're halfway, boys and girls, halfway.
just ahead,
Oh,
for the lead.
battle for lead. Clear, clear.
Ambush him. Hell yeah.
Right now, Hornaday needs to build a cushion and try to stay ahead of the number 2 truck of left.
I feel some big shit coming here.
Good racing, middle of the pack. Trucks went 3 wide for a moment. Riding with Lance Norrick.
There's Butch.
Norick wasn't the one that was slow earlier. It was, or said it was Norick.
Oh,
We're wrecking.
John Nemechek hard on the binders.
That's
What a
Norick,
great
ain't it?
piece of driving by the Bell South Mobility truck. Norick
Yep.
spun directly in front of Nemechek.
His shit's
and
tore up.
caution is on the speedway, and how John didn't tag him, I don't know. Heck of a job at lap 103. The caution will come out.
Good bit of damage on Norrick's truck. He'll have to come in and work on that boy a little bit, I think.
So the leader has the caution as Mike Simons, the pace truck driver, picks the field up. Mike from Marion, Virginia. And there you see Lance Norrick's machine. Again, word is if they can get a Ford power plant ready, Norrick could be moving from Dodge to Ford. Time for next week's
It's all about that
race
motor
in
then.
Indianapolis.
Dodge
Oh,
Ram
we
has
get about
Oh,
from
nice.
a lot of experts, from a lot of magazines. But according to a survey of new vehicle owners by Strategic Vision, Ram is also winner of the Total Quality Award for Best Owner Experience in its class for the second year in a row.
Back to green here at the I-70 Speedway in Odessa, Missouri. Hornaday, the leader.
And we're off.
And he gets the good jump again. They are very much like his truck owner, Dale Earnhardt, who owns this truck along with Teresa Earnhardt. Always get those good restarts.
He needs it. Here comes. You can see Bliss moving in there in second place in number 2.
Oh.
Bill Sedgwick in third there. He's running right there, nose to tail with him.
They're right against the bottom, but this place kind of looks like the outside would be decent. But oh, here comes the 2.
See how this works out.
Ron's crowding the piss out of him.
Got him at the line.
You know, Hornaday may lose more than one spot.
Oh!
Little trouble there.
Oh, got the apron.
Now that's how to get back in the lead. That's a little pinch job there, and Bliss got a little sideways, and Hornaday jumped back.
Little pinch job there.
Bliss leads lap 108. Hornaday leads
The 2 is fast right now. What's happening, Drew? How are you, man?
of the 200.
Appreciate all you guys hanging out and watching.
Joe Ruttman on the pit lane.
We didn't really know what to do tonight, so we're trying something a little bit different.
Now for an extended stay, dropping many laps down.
Got about 30 minutes left here. Just past halfway, working like 110 of 100 or 200 right now. The 17's got the 2 shuffled, but I believe the 2's good right now.
He's just waiting to fall back in line. Let him figure it out. There he came to him one time and he took off.
Uh-oh, somebody's wrecking.
Uh-oh.
Walker Evans, what truck is this?
That's the 20 Dana truck that you thought was 18.
Yeah, okay.
Walker Evans. The veteran
He owns his own truck there.
Gravitating off the road again.
I know, Ricky. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever... Look at his picture!
Let's take you back.
He's wearing a cowboy hat.
Remember back on lap 103, we had our 5th caution of
I don't think we'll ever get back to this, unfortunately.
We never really got a good look at that.
Eric, you probably already know the answer to that question.
But what we can do is put... Oh, shit. Oh! That was a different wreck. That was said.
Riding now with Norick.
Is that not a different wreck? Oh, whoa!
Oh, whoa! No, that was the first wreck.
Yeah, Walker Evans just wrecked, not... Oh my God, that replay transition is awful.
Bill Sedgwick never won a truck race. This was his last season in that truck.
Yeah, Joe's been in the pit there.
He drove for somebody else the next season, so Darrell let him go after this season.
Which controls the camber of the tire. That really affects
Never won a
and
race.
that's the problem we've been having with the Roush machine.
Is it jumping around?
There's Hornaday, the leader. The next truck in line.
It may be.
Oh, I think it did jump around. No, it didn't jump around because the 17's still second and the 2's third. I think they just showed the wrong replay. It says 1996, Ricky.
He only led 8. Sedgwick only led 8 laps this season, so. Yeah, Bickle took over.
I don't think it's jumping around. I think that they just showed something different.
Skinner in the 3. That is 4th and 5th position. Corelli in the number 6 truck. He is running 6th. Repairs complete to Walker.
Spike, you know Rich Bickle. You know that name.
Nope, he's going to go to the garage. Walker Evans goes.
Yeah, Walker Evans just wrecked, and now he went to the garage.
Retiree of the afternoon.
We're good. Ricky scared me, but we're good.
Let YouTube do his thing.
No, so all the commercials are cut out. Like they went to a commercial, but it cut it out. But for some reason, they just played the random commercial.
Summary you're seeing in the upper left of the screen, brought to you by the original vent visor, the most practical accessory for your truck.
Do you blame him?
Nope.
Like 117 of 200, so we're on track, Ricky.
He wants it so bad, he's not.
No. Whoa.
Whoa!
That was a move.
He hasn't even led a lap this
Here it
year,
comes.
Sedgwick.
Hornaday said, "Get your shit on down on the top."
Wave them high. Well, you want around, go up there.
Nah, he's gonna let him go up top, and he's gonna use the shit out of him.
Yeah, motherfucker. What are you doing?
We're letting Bliss get back into this. This is racing, ladies and gentlemen.
Looking for that arm again.
Whoa!
Oh, whoa.
Damn, it's rough through 1 and 2. 3 and 4 doesn't look near as bad.
Let's see here.
It doesn't look near as bad. I mean, Hornaday's loose as hell, leading the race.
He ate that right rear up.
In the 17, that's Bliss in the 2. He has led a good bit today.
Boy, oh boy, that's hard to figure. Hornaday dropped back. Whoa.
Holy shit!
Oh, there it is.
In the corner,
Oh.
Keselowski.
It's on fire underneath the left front
Completely
wheel
forgot
there,
about
too.
that.
Caution. Keselowski went up the banking,
Uh-oh.
hit the wall, rolled, and that wall did its job, kept him in the ballpark. But
Oh my God!
from Rochester, Michigan, you see him getting out of the truck. Now the wall is broken. There you see where the truck hit. Wow.
Ouch.
My goodness, that was a hit.
Holy!
Bob Keselowski. There he is, okay, no doubt shaken.
Dude!
Let's look at it again and show you exactly
What the hell?
Let's just strap on here and watch.
Oh my God!
Factory in, yeah.
He was to the outside of Sprague.
Damn, it almost looked like the throttle hung.
Understand, but he was going to the outside.
Or Sprague just left reared him.
And it was very,
Damn,
very
he hit a
difficult
ton.
to tell from our pictures exactly what launched him into the wall.
He almost went through the wall.
I tell you, it just didn't take a second.
Certainly went up and
before he
over
hit
it.
the wall. Never even had a chance to slow down
He's
on
not
the
gonna
wall.
kill my boy.
My boy.
106. What was the last lap here? 106
Look at the roof.
miles an
These,
hour.
well, yeah, it flipped. Never mind. But
Last lap.
look at that guy. Hell yeah, the wall's broke.
That wall's been here for years and never been broken.
Eli, that wall's been here for
On the
years.
pit lane, John Nemechek is making a stop. Lonnie Cox is making a stop. Rutman is still in.
Dude,
Sprague is on the
that
pit
was
lane.
a hard ass hit.
Today's exclusive coverage of the Western Auto 200 on TNN.
I mean, holy hell, dude.
The new Dodge. We're thinking.
This guy must have been a Dodge fan that made this video.
Tangy Heinz 57 steak sauce.
Scrump diddly umptious.
Welcome back, everybody. We are at the I-70
I wish they had.
Speedway, Odessa,
It sucks that they didn't have video of
miles east of
how it
Kansas
started.
City, under caution for the 7th time.
Like the beginnings of that, getting into one.
I'm just curious how, like, why he was carrying so much speed there.
Let's see if we can pick it up again.
See, like,
There he was.
Here we go.
oh, looks like the 24 just ran him over.
Yeah, it looks like he just slap ran him over.
Never could we can't tell
Holy
if Sprague's
shit.
truck was involved at all. Randy,
What do you mean you couldn't tell? He was like all the way up the track, laying into him.
If I'm not mistaken, the next season, the next year they came back here and they had styrofoam blocks all around the track over there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I believe so. They're going to take me out here in a minute. I'm just a little out of breath. They're starting to come back, though. Took my breath away a little bit. Have you ever been involved in anything like that?
Lug his bell.
I've never been on my head before in my life. That was the first time for that deal.
Well, one thing we don't want to do is stop him or impede his progress from getting to the infield care center. That's what
They interviewed him before he went to the care center. This dude could have been, I mean, they interviewed him like right there after he got out of the truck.
The ambulance ain't here yet.
Bob, how are you? We're waiting on the ambulance. Well, I mean, you just hit a ton.
That's a well-built truck, and that's one thing you
What
have
the
to give
heck?
NASCAR a pat on the back for. Those trucks are checked every week to make sure they're safe. as
His
they
hairline and
possibly can be.
overbite.
And that roof right there is the same height it was before he started turning over on it.
That was awesome.
So we are at lap number 125 right now.
That was my third, Ricky.
As this field
Just killed my
continues to
third.
work under the caution. In case you might have
Give me a
missed it,
fourth
we
open
announced
here.
that next year's NASCAR
Where are we going next
Craftsman
year?
Truck season is going to be opening up at Walt Disney World Speedway.
Ah.
in, Orlando,
yeah.
Florida.
Another track that's no longer there.
Those of you down in Central Florida. It'll be a 200-mile race, and they're talking about a minimum.
Well, I think that's for the better.
$450,000
Why is that?
in posted prize money.
I felt like it
The
was just a
Racing
turd.
League event at Disney will be the following weekend, the 25th
It didn't last very
January.
long.
This is
I think the
weekend
trucks only went there
prior
maybe
to
2
the IRL
seasons.
event
It was a
at
smaller
Walt
track,
Disney
wasn't it?
World Speedway,
Yeah,
but
it's a
new
little
track
small,
being
kind of
announced
like
for
Nazareth-ish
1997.
Eli, I tell you
track.
One, nobody ever leaves
That'd be a
the
good one to
truck
watch.
race unsatisfied that they
Flemington
didn't have
was
a great
another good
show.
track.
That's the truth. It's going to take them a bit now to clean things
I
up
mean,
out there.
I'm
Turn
curious
number
to see
one,
how they're gonna fix this
Bob
freaking wall.
Keselowski, okay. We're going to break away and take care of some business.
Look at the crowd.
We'll come back with more of the Western Auto 200 live.
I would imagine they got to go to a red flag here of sorts. I mean, they got to fix the damn
Welcome
wall.
back, everybody. We are under a
Yeah, they
red
have.
flag
Okay, here we go, red
here
flag.
at the I-70 Speedway. After Bob Keselowski's truck did the barrel roll, he is just fine. We've already had him.
After this, I got to run at 9 o'clock. I have to qualify for a $1,000 Legends race. Like,
And the NASCAR officials, along with the staff here at the I-70 Speedway, are taking care of.
look at those babies set there.
Consequently, the trucks have all been parked on the back
That thing's
stretch.
killed,
There
boys.
is the, Keselowski machine.
Bob didn't even talk about the wreck. Like, he didn't even talk about what happened.
Let's get back to what we were talking about, buddy, before we broke away about getting into an accident of that proportion when a vehicle gets launched and rolls. I couldn't imagine getting back into
You want water?
car or whatever.
You want water?
This looks like a late model shit here.
Or do you?
RJ, bring me a water. I'm hot as shit.
Somebody bring me a water.
They won't let me cross the track, man. And I don't give a shit.
No, it's more like, well, they said you could bring me a bottle of water.
yeah. Pace car driver got out and said y'all can bring me a bottle of water.
And everything that starts then the heart
Look at 'em.
really pounding.
Right now, all the drivers are staying in their trucks.
Well, Linda, if you're still watching and Ron has any of his old crew shirts or helmets that he wants to get rid of, I've got a trophy case right here beside me in my office and a wall behind me that is begging for something framed.
Got Haas on sponsoring.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go piss and get another liquor drink, or I mean another Truly. I don't have any liquor drinks, unfortunately. I'm going to get me another Truly, and I'll be right back, guys. You know, since we're under a red flag, I got to go take a piss break.
It's time now for the Auto Week in Racing. Last weekend,
Week in Racing.
From Michigan, who went to victory
ARCA.
lane and became the winningest super speedway driver in ARCA history.
He's a pretty good dude in his time.
Craftsman Truck Series was on the short track of Louisville, Kentucky, and Ron
Louisville, look at that! Look at that place! Look at that! I mean, it's a circle.
And to the victor goes the spoils.
Ronnie won that one.
And at Pocono International Raceway, the NASCAR Winston Cup contingent.
Look at them. I mean, they're at Pocono and they're on top of each other coming to the line. Like,
in the Miller car, wins the Miller 500.
oh, Crusty Rusty won that one.
In racing. You can call 1-800-232-1522 now for a 52-week subscription to Auto Week at the special TV price of just $19.95. That's the lowest price ever. Every week, Auto Week is the first with all the inside news of racing, personalities, driving,
yeah, Nazareth is
everything.
another one that's
So call
rotting
now for
away.
Auto Week.
It's an interesting spot that they put that track. It looks like it's near a city or industrial park or something.
Under a red flag condition here at the I-70 Speedway, just east of Kansas City, Missouri, after Bob Keselowski's truck barrel rolled and took with it some
Wonder
of
what
the
they're talking about over there on
retaining wall
that
in
second
turn
truck in
number
line.
one. So it's given our crews a
Oh,
chance
that
to get
they're
out
over there with
racetrack.
Ron.
Shauna Robinson has
That Mike sitting up out of the truck.
alongside Mike Skinner's truck.
Mike, we're past halfway. You're sitting in fifth right now. Do you think you got a chance?
I think so. I think right now, you know, track position's hurting us real bad. And these guys up here are racing awfully hard. It could be a deal where, you know, patience could be a good deal for us. We're going to sit here and ride for a little while. If something comes up, we'll take it. But, you know, those guys are racing very hard. Good chance of an accident up there in front.
Talking to Skinner?
Happens, we'll try to ride
Yep,
by it.
interviewing him.
Everybody's got a stash, dude.
How does that affect you, being that you're pumped up as drivers are and you got your rhythm going?
And,
Stop gonna make you feel when
Linda, if Ron wants any Windshield Deep merchandise, I've got hats and shirts right here for him if he'd like to, if he would like any of it. It's all short track racing related.
Always brings us a real good tire. And, you know, in practice, we kept...
Are they on Bias Plaza or radios here?
And
Believe radio.
Probably a radio, yeah.
And I think it was because we were putting the tires through so many cycles. If the cycle, you know, heating it up, cooling it down hurts it a little bit, that could hurt this truck a little bit more than I've seen it hurt some others. But if that doesn't come into play, I think we'll be all right. And I think we can, you know, squeeze a top 5 finish out of this thing, and they keep racing like they are. There's going to be some of them going around in circles.
Uh-oh.
That's a heck of a show.
I'm not too sure on the story behind Nazareth.
How do you order it? You don't need to order it. I don't mind hooking him up. 100%. Just message me on Facebook. Here's my
Try to get underneath me. I give him the whole outside groove. So last couple laps of maybe match, I ran him pretty hard.
message me here, and we can work something out, Lindy, sorry. I was calling you Linda.
A little too hard, and I didn't have no tires to bliss, so trying to take a conservative.
Forgive me, I've had a few drinks.
Get off the corner and
He's 4 Trulies deep.
Yeah, 4 Trulies deep, and I'm not even calling you by your correct name. I apologize.
been here all weekend. You know, yesterday we practiced in the
Yeah, just message me and I'll hook you up. We'll work something out. I'm sure he has he probably has an idea of who my dad is at least, so might strike some cool conversation.
Okay, good luck second half.
Right now, the trucks
And he jabbered his whole interview. He probably wanted to watch himself on TV and he talked the whole time.
I missed it. Shit!
I don't know if he knows that or not, and he's trying to get underneath.
Squeeze a top 5 finish out of
We're watching it again. They're talking shit to each other anyways.
There's going to be some of them going around in circles.
I mean, Skinner just threatened to wreck somebody.
So they've pieced it back together. Okay, what pieces they can salvage is back up there. I guess they're gonna put a tire behind it. It looks like.
Shush,
I don't know. I'm just trying to see these tires here, and I don't know if he knows that or not. And he's trying to get underneath me. I give him the whole outside groove, so after maybe match, I ran him pretty hard. But if he wants to get by, I get him the outside because the first half we ran the Snapper Chevrolet.
Ron said, okay, first of all, Ron, if you're watching, you said you were saving tires. You are sideways every corner.
It is tire management knowing you.
Was he not? He was sideways every corner. He said, yeah, he said, I'm just taking care of my shit.
Yeah. I like it.
Made a lot of big changes, which we shouldn't have, but it's still helping. I mean, Snapper Chevrolet's going to go front.
Okay, good luck second half.
Right now, the trucks all lined up on the back straightaway out in turn number 1.
What were you saying, RJ? Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you keep on playing. I forgot that you were gonna rewind.
Oh, here, you want me to give you what time I'm at?
Please.
54:03.
Okay. Let me know when you get to 25.
Okay.
Wall repairs.
Yeah, they're putting a damn tractor tire behind it. There's still a big ass hole in it.
25 yet?
No, 15 or 14, 15, 16.
Oh, I guess 20 seconds is longer than I thought.
2, 3, 4, 5. I paused it on 5.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
On the right of your screen, and the
Landon is definitely drunk. I promise you I'm not drunk.
He is the owner of the racetrack.
I am 4 Trulies deep, so I'm feeling it a little bit, but I'm not intoxicated.
Lindy, I don't want to be the spoiler. Y'all just have to stick around and see.
He says he's trying to remember if he won. Well, I don't know if he won. RJ apparently does, but.
Suitably repaired before we go back to work.
So they said suitably repaired. There's a giant ass hole in it.
Red flag here at the I-70 Speedway. We're coming right back.
Come on, it's all about the look. We're back rolling. Hell yeah!
Proclaim this
Put that track tire up there. Let's go.
I guess Sprague went a lap down when he spun.
I-70 Speedway week in Kansas City.
I guess he would have had to have.
Yeah, you probably did. Because he rolled down.
Yeah, he pitted. Yeah. He pitted.
But now we are proud to say we're going back to work.
Ring, ring, ring.
1:30 is when the green is going back in the air.
We're digging, boys.
Only day needs to get a good jump down into turn 1. He got it. Forrest said there in the 28 is in second. You can see that Bill Sedgwick is...
Pirelli's quietly ran just inside the top 10 pretty much all night. All day.
I think that was his whole career.
The 28 truck is a lap down.
What's crazy to me is how good the lap trucks are for a few laps.
Well, and then there were times where the lap trucks were just as good as the leader.
That's crazy to me. Like, maybe they made all those changes at the halfway break and now they're good. I mean, look at them 28. Like, that does not, there's no way that would happen in modern NASCAR.
Well, I mean, you can see
Sprague, the
the
28, the second and third place trucks right now are a lap down.
Well, you can see Boris ripping the right front off of it. You can see the wheel he has in it.
Ron is rolling right around the bottom.
I don't think he's going to get off the bottom.
No, but oh, the 28's going to the back. Sprague's going to get his lap back right here. I'm calling it. I mean, you know, the 24 is driving the hell out of it right now.
Trying to get that damn lap back.
You know, now the leader would be complaining like, "Yo, this lapper's racing me hard. You're a lap down.
You know he ain't giving an extra inch.
You're a lap down. You should not be racing me like that." Sprague said, "Watch this." Inside, still there.
Well, I mean, the hole wasn't there.
The hole? What do you mean the hole wasn't there? He
was barely there.
Left rear quarter inside there, still there quarter.
Barely.
They're all around.
Yeah, I mean we can compare it to Nashville. It has a little kink in the back stretch, short little front stretch.
Yeah, it's close, but the kink in the back stretch is you can't really tell unless they're riding on board with them. When they go on board, you can really see the kink in the back stretch, and that makes the track different.
He's running in the top 10.
But like just looking at it like this, you can't tell that it's there. Oh, this is for the lead again here. Sprague's gone. He just needs a caution. So back then, Jinx, some of you guys that are younger that are watching, there was no live pit stops in this deal. So it was 100 laps. Ooh! Oh!
Whoa, caution, caution!
Race back!
Key up, Ricky, key up.
And now Sedgwick spins. He goes into the
oh, what happened?
Damn!
Oh my goodness!
He was running second.
Yeah, so what happened there? Racing back to the line.
Okay, yeah, so everybody that I know, so those of you on Facebook, you're probably all familiar with it, but on Twitch we have some kids that are younger watching. So there was a halfway break, and that's the only time you could put tires on, Jinx, and those of you watching. And then also, when the caution come out...
Oh, whoa, the 16 got damaged. Wonder what happened.
We're waiting for his arrival on pit road. There's nothing they can do.
Damn.
On the racetrack. But the 17 crew
looked like somebody ran into him to me.
And they're not the only ones.
You know, Eli, just a few seconds ago, the Skinner said if I just sit here and bide my time, I'll be
Why is the 17 back to second?
He's moved all the way in the fourth spot right now, and if Hornaday pulls in, that'll move him up to third.
That's a good question.
His shit's wadded up on the right rear.
See what happened to Bill Sedgwick while we were watching the action at the other end of the
there
track.
We go.
Here's what happened.
I think the 17 gets... Oh, my... Oh, yeah, he got punted.
Well, what happened there?
Everybody checked up for the wreck, I guess?
Yeah, you can't fault Skinner there at all.
Ron, what happened there?
Ron checked up, but that didn't... He didn't get hit, did he?
It looks like you ran into him, but what was Ron checking up for? That's what I'm curious about.
They're racing back to the line, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now the... Oh,
He had to come down.
No, he didn't. He's damn leading. This shit's smoking. Look, Sprague got his lap back, and now he's running third. Or he must be multiple laps down.
Yeah, I think he's multiple.
Battle for second. Bliss outside of Sedgwick. Bliss has it.
You're probably right, Ricky. You're probably right.
Jack said on Facebook, back when nobody had any idea how to set these up.
Followed by Resendiz in fifth.
Good luck. Hornaday has quit smoking the tire like he was, but it's still a little bit...
Tire rubs when it's worked itself out on the 16.
What are you hearing, Randy?
I think you got it, buddy. It's going to be awfully close. We have seen the smoke dissipate. Under those caution laps, Hornaday was coming down on the throttle.
Oh, that shit's still smoking, bub.
It's not bad. Keep digging.
Oh, she's rubbing.
Keep digging. It ain't bad.
I don't know, but here comes the 2.
Yep, he's one back. Keep digging.
Yeah, clear by 2, coming like hell.
That's not a short distance. Of course, these Goodyear
You hate to
tires
see it, Ricky.
have inner liners on the right side.
I can tell you one thing. There is no splitter, and aerodynamics don't mean shit.
The tire rubbing just a little bit.
What
He's
side
going
force?
by pretty bad right now. If I was Mike Bliss, I would try to get by Hornaday just in case he was.
Yes, Taco. The 2 is Bliss.
That's the battle for the lead. Those are the only 2 men who have led today. Hornaday
That's what we love to see, Jack.
5 laps. Bliss the next 55. Hornaday led 5 laps. Bliss led 1, and Hornaday has now led the last 40.
Yes, it does, Tyler. I'm with you. High aero racing does suck. You know, I can understand why NASCAR boomed it. Uh-oh!
Bliss is looking underneath the left rear corner there.
I can understand why NASCAR boomed in the 90s. I mean,
Tremendous fight though for third place.
I wish I could be a part of this. I love this face cam for, I'm assuming, Ron's crew chief. Don't mind the race. We're going to look at this guy's beautiful mustache.
We're interviewing him.
Well, they switched a little early.
Doug Williams, that's my uncle. I'm just kidding.
Left rear rub's not affecting it.
Not a bit.
Lap 152 on the board right now.
Eli Mike Skinner's moved into 3rd place now. He's not holding back.
My 3 truck is in 3rd.
They're racing everywhere around
Rutman's like 5 laps down, is he not? I mean, this is a damn brawl for the lead right here.
I ain't got a ticker. And I don't care. About to see a hell of a race here.
There it is. The 2's eating Ron's ass right now.
Turn 3, lap 153.
We only get the top 5.
I have a feeling Bliss is going to choke.
You think?
Yeah, I just have that feeling. I feel like something's going to happen here. He's clearly better, but Ron's playing games with him.
Well, Ron is not going to get out of the way. That's the thing here.
Yeah, he's just playing games with him, though.
It ain't going to be easy.
This reminds me of a local Saturday night show, to be honest.
Yeah, but you know, Ron knows that Bliss is the better truck here.
Yeah, so if I'm in this situation and I'm leading the race on a Saturday night at Hickory and I know my shit's not as good as the guy behind me, I'm going to try to make him run my pace, which Ron is. I mean, I don't understand why Bliss isn't just driving around him here. However, that only plays in Ron's favor because if he can keep him behind him, at some point, tires are going to even out, or maybe Ron's shit just gets better.
But how hard is Bliss driving his shit, though?
It looks like he's driving the piss out of it.
Well, I'd have to say so does the 16.
I mean, I don't know. In his interview, Ron said he was saving. Mr. Andy Houston joined the chat. How you doing, Andy?
Okay.
I mean, Ron said he was saving.
Yeah.
He's taking care of his shit.
They got hung up with Brian Ruffner on the bottom side. You see Ruffner's running quite well. Now he moves up just a little bit as Bliss goes by on the outside. And Hornet
lost the lead.
Oh, that's how he lost the lead right there. Oh, whoa! Here comes 3. Skinner's knocking everybody out of the way. We probably got, what, like 50 to go here?
Something like that.
Hopefully he's still saving. Crowd goes crazy.
I don't think I'll believe Mike Skinner anymore when he said this truck's not handling that.
Skinner's going to get to the 2 and he's going to run him over. I have a feeling.
Second right now, and he's actually closing in on Mike Bliss, who's leading the race.
Rick Beebe going to the garage area, the local favorite. He is retiring his truck.
Spencer Dickinson in the Twitch chat says his pick's Ruttman in the 80. We're pretty sure Ruttman's like at least 3 laps down. I believe I see some late models in the infield there. I don't know if you've seen that or not.
Ruttman finishes this race 19 laps down.
19 laps down. There you go, Spike.
Look, you can tell that they've been racing. There's marks on those race cars. They're not torn to hell. But you can tell that they've been racing.
Looks like a Saturday night show.
Exactly.
But you can see there's only 4
And they have stuff to work on when they get to the shop.
Look at that
but
shit.
They can always make it better.
Skinner's won 11 of the 31 races he's ran. That's ridiculous.
8 top 5s and 9 top 10 finishes in 11 races.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's late models in the pits. I'm positive. You can kind of see them depending upon the camera angle.
Led 130 of the 200 laps.
If he wants it, Drew, yeah.
I think you're right, Lyndon.
Do what?
I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's late models in the pits. There, a couple of angles will show them.
Yeah, lined up right there in the one.
Yep.
Lap 169.
Spike says it's supers.
You see the separation there among the top 5.
How many laps to go did he say?
No, Spike is talking out of his butt.
How many laps to go did he say?
I didn't hear. I was talking.
Yeah, we don't know how many to go, Chad. Probably like... Andy says there's a highlight video of the late model crashes. Well, you missed it, Andy. We just watched Bob Keselowski barrel roll in 1 and 2. Looked like Sprague left reared him, man. I mean, he hit the fence a ton. Knocked a huge ass hole in the wall. They had, and this is how they... First of all, they interviewed Bob before the ambulance even got there, so nobody even knows if he was okay or not, but TNN interviewed him. Second of all, they put a tractor tire behind the wall and just let him go back to racing.
Around Lonnie Cox.
It's about right.
He said with moving his truck to a wider line through the corner, he's trying to find somewhere he can get hooked up. Just a few seconds ago, he was up there with a chance to take the lead. Now he's back.
It should arrive anytime, Wesley.
You see Corelli there. He won at Bristol.
I'll check the tracking number. I got the receipts here, but it should arrive anytime.
Meanwhile, it is all Bliss for Mike.
No, it looks like they're all holding on.
173.
Yeah, Bliss is checking out now, though. Bliss is checking out. We may not have a race. Oh, there we go. 27 to go.
Dave Rezendi, 75. Nathan Butke. That is now 7th and 8th spot. What a super run for young Nathan Butke.
Oh.
And the 21 truck just ahead of them, Doug George.
Doug George, no
Up
kidding.
in the 6th position, just ahead
Like
there.
crew chief Doug George?
No, I think related to the Indianapolis George family.
They've got an Aikens Sutton motor.
I know a Doug George, but
Crew chief Roland Walanica has that one humming along.
Unless I'm mistaken, but I feel certain he's related to the George family that owned Indianapolis. Somebody on the apron there throwing up the speed drive.
Damn right, Andy. How all racing should be. Unfortunately, it's not, but at least we can shed light on what it should be. And oh!
Little loose there.
And support your dang short tracks, people. Please.
Replaced Bobby Gill in the truck earlier in the week.
Damn, Bobby got the boot?
Nathan was just tickled to be here.
I'm going to have to talk to Mr. Gill about that.
What an opportunity this is. He was only going to run the NASCAR Busch Series scheduled on a part-time basis.
We're only watching one tonight, Kyle. We might have to make this a regular thing if we get enough support on both Facebook and Twitch. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure we can do this legally, but we are.
No, Eric confirms it is crew chief Doug George.
There we go. Yep, Andy said it's the same Doug George I know. There we go then. That's pretty badass. I worked with Doug. I spotted for a couple of cars that Doug worked on. Uh-oh, we got a battle in front of the leader. Who's the 30 truck? It looks like it's a Mopar truck.
And right now Skinner is not that far back. He was really having to contend.
Hensley, Jimmy Hensley.
Skinner's not going to get to him.
Here comes Skinner.
I don't think so. Bliss is...
It's still a goodly distance.
I don't think he's going to get there. There's got to be like maybe 20 to go.
And with just 10 laps to go.
10 to go. God, he ain't getting there. We need a caution.
Bliss can ride.
I don't want Bliss to win. The number font's terrible. We need a caution.
Point leader at the end of this afternoon, and it's still no longer Jack Sprague in the equation because he's dropped to 14th today. But Hornaday and Skinner.
This scheme was one of my favorite truck schemes growing up.
Oh!
Whoa!
Damn!
Jessica redacted going into the corner.
Until it comes 10 laps to go. lap over like that, he just moved.
I mean, this is, I'd say this is borderline better than what you pay for on all these pay-per-view short track events.
Well, the quality is about the same as Speed 51.
Yeah. That's a good point. I mean, skipping and jumping and shit.
The All-Pro cars were super late. They were offset chassis.
Yes.
We're talking there at that point. Sedgwick at lap 123 was.
Yeah, it was a super late, and they looked awesome too. We'll watch an All-Pro Series race next week. How's that? We'll try to do one of these a week.
Or maybe we could do a poll. We'll pick a few and we'll throw up a poll and let y'all choose.
The only rule is you can't watch the race prior.
Right. Don't come in here being a spoiler or I'll time your ass out.
Andy said the 30 truck was from Taylorsville. No shit.
Oh, really?
Greer Lackey owned it. That's pretty badass. How many NASCAR teams do you hear now are from Hickory or Taylorsville? 0. Oh!
Andy drove the last one, I believe.
Yeah. I told him earlier, Andy, I said, I don't like the 2 truck because it's not the 2 truck I remember. I remember the Andy Houston 2 truck. This one looks like a bucket of booty. The number font, anyway.
I think they have a good man in Nathan Bucky.
This is 5th and 6th you're looking at. Doug George, the highest rookie now in the 21 truck. This would be his season's best finish.
I don't think they're going to get to Bliss, unfortunately.
Nope. By far the best truck.
I'm disappointed in Hornaday. He said he was saving his shit.
Well, I'll lie. He may have been the best truck, but he did not lead the most laps. Ron Hornaday led the most laps this race.
Going in the corner here, he is so strong.
So I found an old Wilkesboro late model race with my dad in it and a bunch of other cool people in it. So we might have to show that one too.
Bliss now 3 1/10 up on second spot Skinner.
We'll definitely make this an ongoing thing, guys.
Yeah, I think this could be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
It's already been fun.
That caution ends it, yeah. Yeah, we'll start doing this more regularly.
Crossing the stripe now, white flag.
It's been more fun than I realized.
Yeah, he needs to just cruise this lap. He has a good lead right now in his race.
All right, somebody just knocked on my damn door.
Give it away by doing something miles away here. Oh, wow.
Who is it? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
What are we doing? Oh!
Sprague? Get your shit together. Straight line, please.
Break his ass, Sprague.
Oh,
it's over.
That was coming to the checker.
God dang it.
His fucking heart went right through his throat when he saw that.
Mike Bliss. Put it on him. 1996 Western Auto 200.
Oh, that was... That's what we always say to the race fans. It's never over.
There you go, boys and girls.
Yeah, J-Pet. Yep, it just turned into a.
Victory for Mike Bliss.
It looks like we got like 18 seconds left here, guys. Unfortunately, I don't guess we're gonna get an interview.
Hornaday will take 4th place. Bill Sedgwick 5th.
Sedgwick got turned by Skinner and then come back to
5th.
Jimmy Hensley, Dave Rezendes, and Rich Bickle. That's your top 10.
Bliss led 85 of the laps. Hornaday led the other 115.
All right.
And that was your only 2 leaders you had.
All right, so that was pretty badass, right? I mean, I enjoyed
it. A lot of
fun. Somebody banned Spike from the Twitch chat. He said it was boring. No, I had fun. So we'll do more races. Maybe we need to start a poll on Windshield Deep's Facebook page. But this gives us an opportunity to interact with you guys and relive some of the glory days of NASCAR. At least show, what racing used to be. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty awesome, and I hope everybody watching did. Hopefully, you guys that got to watch that, actually lived this. It brought back some memories, and yeah, it was fun. So. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't followed us on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. We didn't have any notifications on tonight, so if you did follow, we appreciate it. If you haven't liked our Facebook page, make sure you do that, whether you're on Twitch or Facebook. Either way, we do appreciate it here at Windshield Deep. Ron said, "Do the one I win." I think that's right. All right, we'll do a little. So I told myself I wasn't going to research the race before I did it because I wanted to be surprised. And I I mean, shit, you won a lot of them, so I probably could just pick a random one, and it would be
What?
a good opportunity for you to win. So
We'll have to find a good one.
Yeah.
Really put on the show.
yeah, there is a few late model races that I do want to do. Like I know Wilkesboro had some. There is a bunch of old Martinsville races online. So I do think that part of it, we could bring some late model stock. I want to do some all pro. I don't know. We'll do it anyways. But I appreciate you guys hanging out as always. Like I said, if you haven't liked our Facebook, haven't followed us on Twitch, make sure you do that. We do have a big iRacing event coming up next weekend. For those of you that give a crap. If you don't give a crap, that's cool too. But if you've never watched them, make sure you come back here next Saturday and Sunday, right after Christmas. Saturday's a night deal, I believe, and Sunday's at what, 4 o'clock, RJ? I think 4 o'clock's the main event. Yep, and we're doing a Richmond super late model race, 1,000 to win. Pays more than a limited late model race at Hickory pays. Twice the amount that a limited late model race at Hickory pays, and it's only $25 to enter.
Richmond's providing the trophy.
Yep, Richmond Raceway is providing an actual trophy for the event, just like Southern National did for our classic. So it should be pretty badass. But yeah, thank you guys again. I'm Landon Huffman. RJ Williams is here with me. He's going to be doing a lot more with us. Dylan couldn't be with us tonight. He's hunting, trying to chase a big buck down in Wilkesboro. Or
I'm sure
County.
he'll be here next time.
Yeah, he'll be here for the next one. We'll have 3 cams going. But I appreciate you guys. If we're on Twitch, I don't think I can rate it, actually. I don't know if I can or not. Let me see. I was going to try to raid my personal channel because I'm going to be going live there soon. Actually, I won't raid it, but if you're on Twitch and you want to keep watching, just go over to my personal channel. It's twitch.tv/Huffman Live. I'm going to be qualifying for 1,000 to win Legends event here shortly. So go over there and hang out. Other than that, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Lindy or Ron, make sure you message me. I'll get you some merchandise. Maybe we can work out a deal. Try to get something in my office here. If not, that's okay too. But I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.
See y'all.
And congratulations to Mike Bliss on winning the 1996 Western Auto 200. All right, guys.
I-70 Speedway.
Yep.